And so today, Brother Yogesh wanted me to talk about inspirations from Mama and few stories. I did not see Mama because Mama left her body in 1965 and I came in Gyan in 1968 when I was 14 years. And but when I saw Mama's photographs and also listened about Mama from many seniors and listened to Mama's murlis, read Mama's murlis, I had a lot of understanding about her and her role in the entire drama. One of the things which I would like to begin with is that drama is full of secrets, but it's really a big secret when we think of Brahma Baba and Mama. Brahma Baba, when he was not yet Brahma but Dada Lekraj, in his first birth of the world drama cycle, he was Shri Narayan. But what a secret that in his last birth, he was a worshipper of Shri Narayan, and not just a worshipper, but a staunch worshipper. He loved Shri Narayan and Vishnu very much, that he had the photograph, that picture of Narayan or Vishnu always in his pocket, under his pillow, and at the shop and temple, of course. So there is some connection. We say that, the beginning is golden age and the end is when the end meets the beginning. So the first soul, Brahma Baba, was Narayan in the first birth, and in the last birth, a worshipper of Narayan, the one who was worship worthy, becomes a worshipper number one. And when we think of Mama, Mama was Radha in her first birth, and in her last birth, her Lokik name was Radha. Isn't it interesting? And then she was, she loved playing sitar. And Goddess Saraswati, on the path of bhakti, is also shown playing sitar. And Mama, after she becomes Mama, Baba, Shiv Baba gives her the title Saraswati, Jagadamba Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge. So interesting. So their roles, her love for sitar, and in bhakti the memorial of Saraswati playing the sitar. And I remember my childhood before coming to Baba, when we used to do worshipping. We used to worship all gods and goddesses, deities, as in every Hindu family. But I had maximum love for Krishna, and among goddesses, I very much was attracted by the image of Goddess Saraswati. I loved all the goddesses, Durga and Lakshmi, but Goddess Saraswati attracted me the most. And so there is some kind of a connection, probably that the first soul and the last soul, we were the first souls in the beginning of Golden Age. So some kind of symptoms in traces maybe, remain in the last of the cycle, in the last birth. So when I saw first time the pictures of Mama, I very much liked her playing sitar, and this picture I liked the most. And the second thing, when I saw the picture, how she's engaged in reading the Murli, sitting in Baba's small garden in Pandabhavan, Mount Abu. And after that, of course, I saw many other pictures, but these two attracted me very much. And I know that Mama had a lot of love for study. As you said, sister, that it is such a wonderful soul she was, that from a young Kumari, she so quickly became a mother for the whole humanity. And she became a mother for the whole humanity because of her love for Baba's knowledge. And that love for Baba's knowledge was there because of faith in Baba. This faith and love, faith in Baba, love for Baba, and love for Baba's knowledge, the study. And this is why we know that when I listen to these stories, that when the Murli was over in the morning, Mama never went for a walk. In general, she didn't go for a walk. Generally, Baba used to take all the children for a walk. And Mama didn't go for a walk. Or children will go for breakfast, but Mama didn't go for breakfast. Mama will go onto the roof in solitude and just move here and there on the roof, contemplating upon what did Baba say today. She was yet not Mama. She was still Radha, and she was called Om Radhe because she used to chant Om, so people began to call her Om Radhe. She was not yet called Mama, but she had so much love for study. What did Baba say today? She went in the depth of Baba's words. She wanted to understand them very thoroughly. So she contemplated upon each word spoken by Baba, and she had the feeling, as I have heard the story, that whatever Baba speaks, maybe Baba is speaking to somebody else. And if Mama was just standing there, though Baba is not addressing her, Baba is talking to someone. But because Baba is talking, whatever Baba is speaking, that is for me. So she, whether it is some correction, it is some advice, it is some suggestion, it is some point of knowledge, whatever it is, Baba is talking to somebody, but Mama always accepted it for herself. And Mama thought that whatever Baba speaks, this is knowledge. Baba does not speak what is outside of knowledge. So her faith in Baba and her love for Baba created that interest in her for Baba's study. She was interested in her Lokik studies too when she was studying. She was very intelligent, very brilliant, and so on. And so this interest in study continued here. And then what used to happen was that after contemplating upon what Baba said, she used to share that feeling, that experience with some other sisters in the yagya of her age. And when those sisters listened to what Radha, Om Radhe was speaking, they liked it so much. They began to think that when Baba spoke it, why could we not understand as Radha had understood? We didn't understand as deeply as Radhe has understood. And so gradually a time came when they did not want to address her as Radhe, but they wanted to address her as Mama, who sustains them, who sustains the soul with Baba's knowledge, with the nectar of knowledge, and fills the soul with power. And this is how, on the basis of knowledge, she became Mama. And then gradually she was called Jagadamba Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge. So, love for study. So, when we are thinking of Mama on this day, so one of the things which I think each one of us need to underline for the self is that love for Baba's Murli. Whatever I will get, whatever I want to understand, I will understand from Baba's Murli. And now the second thing which I recall now is that, once Jagdish Bhai was telling that he asked Mama a question. He asked her that there are 36 virtues. Which virtue is number 1 out of 36? And Mama replied, after a pause, determination. And Jagdish Bhai was probably thinking of some other virtue. Maybe he was thinking of introvertness. Maybe he was thinking of cheerfulness. I do not know what he was thinking, but he was certainly not thinking probably of determination. But Mama said determination. Because then she explained, if you have inculcated some other virtues, but you do not have determination, the situations may come, they may be so powerful that you lose those virtues because you are lacking in determination. And when you are determined to have this or that quality, this or that virtue, then no matter what, irrespective of any situation, you will not allow Maya to win. You will not allow situations to win. You will have the firm thought inside, I must not lose my treasure. I must not lose my virtue, no matter what. No matter how many challenges come in front of me. So she said determination. And this same, Ramesh Bhai was also saying that once he asked Mama, will you tell in one word what effort you have been making and what efforts you are making now to reach that stage which you are at? So Mama said, the efforts cannot be spoken in one word. There are multiple efforts which you make together, this and this and this and this. But Ramesh Bhai, he was quite young at that time, and he asked, no Mama, I want to know just one word, what effort you are making. And again Mama said, determination. And we know that Baba has many times said that determination is the key to success. So Mama was determined to do that what is to be done. There was no question of excuses, no question. If it is to be done, it is to be done. She was determined to do it, whether it was her own plan of making efforts or it was Baba's direction. I will tell you that one example that which I heard, that once a group was leaving from Madhuban, and so they took leave. They were given go soon, come soon toli, and in those days, it was not, Madhuban was not like as we see it today. Madhuban, Pandabhavan was very small. Mount Abu itself was a very small village, and no buses came to Pandabhavan. There was a bus stop which is still there in the Abu market, and so near that Abu market. And so all used to carry their luggage, their baggage through the back gate of Pandabhavan, go down the hills and then climb again and then reach the bus stop. So everybody used to do like that. Even when I came in Gyan, when I went for the first time in Madhuban, and for few years after that also, we were going like that. We used to go till the bus stop and put the luggage there and then go from there to Abu Road. So the group left, and Baba waved them with his handkerchief, and the group left. And then Baba had a thought that they are going, something very special should be fed to them. And Baba told Mama to prepare a special kind of halwa. A special kind of halwa, not of the ordinary halwa, which can be made little early, quickly, but very special kind. And Baba said that make it and bring it, and so that Baba will send it to the bus stop. If there would have been some other person, probably that person would have said, Baba, it is not possible. The group has already left. They will be reaching the bus stop, and how can the halwa be prepared and then sent to them so that before the bus leaves, the halwa is given to them? But Mama didn't say that. Mama said, okay. She went to the kitchen. She began to make the halwa. And here Baba asked one brother to keep ready the bicycle, and so that on the bicycle he can go to the bus stop. And so Mama made full efforts to make it as quickly as possible. And then finally she brought a box of this halwa to Baba. And Baba gave this box to the brother, and brother left for the bus stop. And can you imagine, this brother was just reaching the bus, and the bus was going to leave. But he waved from the back, and the driver saw in the mirror that somebody is coming, and he was naturally in white. And probably he understood that it is from Brahmakumaris. And so he stopped the bus. It has just started moving. And that brother on the bicycle came near the gate of the bus. And the brother from the group which was leaving, he came outside. And this brother told him that Baba has sent for you this halwa. And this box was hot, because it was just recently made. Can you imagine what was the feeling of this group when they received this hot halwa prepared by Mama, by her own hands, and sent by Baba? How much love there would have emerged in their hearts for Baba and Mama. So Mama was such that she believed 100% in Baba's words, that Baba is truth. Shiv Baba is truth. And Brahma Baba is next soul to God. Shiv Baba uses the body of Brahma Baba. And so whatever Baba, that Baba or this Baba say, that means it will happen. No question of any doubt. No question. And so it happened like that. So Mama had so much faith in Baba, and she was so determined that it will happen. What seemed to be impossible was possible for her because of determination. So that determination was there in her in every aspect. Like then we say, for example, when the services began in 1952 in Delhi. After that, gradually the services began to expand, and there is a small city. It was at that time, like a village called Hapur. And so when people came to know about this, and they were the people there in that village, they were so against Brahmakumaris, so much against Brahmakumaris, and they did so many things to harm Brahmakumaris and to close the center and so on and so on. But Mama was, because of this power of determination and this power of faith, she was not affected by the wrong activities or wrong actions of these people of the village. So there was a day when a huge crowd gathered near the center. It was on probably second floor, and so these people did not want anyone to enter the center, and they had closed the door. And then there was one chief of that group. He said, "So let me go, and I know that their Mama has come, and I will talk to her that the center should close from here, the center should not remain anymore," and so on. And so now the sisters who were living in the center, they didn't want that these angry people should come and go to the room where Mama is. And Mama was sitting, it was a small center, in a room where there was the gaddi, and Mama was sitting in meditation, in Baba's remembrance. And so, but Mama told the sisters that you should not worry. If they want to come, let them come. And so the same thing happened. These people, few people, the chief and 4 or 5 more people, they decided to come up and talk to Mama that the center should be closed and we will not allow the Brahmakumaris to work here. And so they came. Mama was sitting in Baba's remembrance. And so when the sisters saw these men coming, she told them the way that Mama is there. So seeing her sitting in silence, in yoga, in meditation, they all sat in front of her on the carpet and probably waited when Mama's meditation will be over. But Mama kept sitting in meditation for a few minutes. And after a few minutes, she spoke, "Do you want to say something?" Very calmly, very lovingly. "Do you want to say something or ask something?" And these people could not utter even a word. They said, no, everything is okay. And after that they left from there. They left and they went down, and the crowd which was there, they were waiting for them. They wanted to ask them what was the result of their conversation with Mama. And these people, 4 or 5 people who came down along with the chief spoke to them, told the whole crowd, "Let's go back from here. Their Mama is very good. These Brahmakumaris may not be, but their Mama is very good." So Mama's power, Mama's faith, Mama's love for Baba, and probably her attitude for the entire humanity. She didn't have any feeling of hatred for these people either. the attitude for humanity. That is why she was world mother. That attitude that melted these souls. It changed their thinking, it changed their mind, and they went back calmly, and everything went on. The center still exists in that city. It is now no more a village, it is a city now, and so the center continues like that. So Mama had such speciality and such quality of determination in every aspect was very, 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 very powerful. Now, another thing which is coming to my mind is I heard Sudesh Didi, telling this story. There was some program, and somebody had to come to give the class. Sudesh Didi was quite young at that time, and so there was Mama. And so that sister who had to give the class, that Dadi who had to give the class, she was probably not well or something like that. And so one brother from that center asked Sudesh Didi, you go and meet the public, go and give the class. The Sudesh Didi, because she was very young, she said, well, how can I conduct the class? She didn't have that experience of conducting classes. How can I conduct the class? And she began to look at Mama. Mama, how can I conduct the class? I don't have that experience. And what did Mama say to her? But nobody is asking you to conduct a class. You need not conduct a class. You just share with them that what you found to be useful and what you have understood. That's all. And that what was beneficial for you will definitely be beneficial for others. And this is how Mama encouraged Sudesh Didi in that young age, and Sudesh Didi went to share with the gathering Baba's knowledge, actually her experience. And this is how probably Mama blessed her with this speciality of sharing the knowledge and giving classes. And once Sudesh Didi was saying that when she said to Mama, Mama, but I am so young, how can I give the class? Mama said, who is saying what is young? Saying I am young is body consciousness. It is body consciousness. You are looking at the body of yourself and thinking that you are young. No. Don't think like this. This is body consciousness. But because why she said that I am young? Because she was asked to give a class or meet family people who have families, and they had some family problems or some questions connected to the family and so on. And so she said, but I am so young and a Kumari, how can I reply to the questions which are connected to the family life? So Mama said, saying this I am young is body consciousness. You do not need to have a Lokik family to answer the family questions. You say to them that what Baba says in the Murli, that's all. That's all. And this is what we have heard about Mama, that when Mama was asked to say some words from her own, she will say, bring Baba's Murli. Bring Baba's Murli. She will once again read Baba's Murli, take out few words from Baba's Murlis, and just record those words which Baba spoke. She will not add anything. So many times this happened that Mama used to do herself like this, what she had understood, what she is practicing. She used to tell others, and she used to teach others also what to tell to others, how to serve. So not the theoretical knowledge, but that what you are practicing, what you have experienced, what you have understood, what has been useful for you, how you are taking benefit from that. If you share that with others, it will definitely create a very positive impact upon them. So this is how Mama used to teach Kumaris, girls, how to move further. Now, one thing now I would like to share is what Dadi Janki was sharing. When Dadi Janki was in Pune, how Mama taught Maryadas, the value of Maryadas. Dadi was telling Dadi Janki two examples, which I remember. Dadi Janki said that at that time, she was washing rice, and a few grains of rice fall in the sink. Mama was standing there. Mama said to Dadi, "What is this?" She said, "Yes, Mama, they just fall down." So Mama said, "You know that what Baba says, that whosoever does anything by his body, mind, wealth in Baba's Bandari and Bandara, Baba will have to return to them 1,000 times, million times more than what they have done. So therefore each penny is not penny, but thousand and millions. Each grain is not grain, but it's thousands of grains. And if you waste one grain, means you have wasted thousands of grains." And so she said, because the sink was clean, so Mama told Dadi Janki to pick up these grains, wash them, and use them. She not just practically taught how to be accurate in every action, not to waste anything. We have heard many such examples also, how when children used to clean vegetables, particularly the leafy vegetables, and they will put the small leaves on one side and quickly pick up the bigger leaves like spinach or something like that. And Mama and Baba will come and pick up all these small leaves in their tray and then sit and begin to clean that. So Mama learned from Baba, and Mama was really an example of economy, not to waste anything. So Dadi Janki was telling that how Mama taught her. And secondly, once somebody invited Mama at her, some woman invited Mama at her home, and and they were living not far away from the center. It was also in Pune, and Dadi said that Mama wanted to go to her home, but before leaving, Mama came to Dadi Janki and for the permission, can she take a particular toli from Baba's home to this sister's, to this mother's home. So she came to Dadi to take the permission. So when she came to Dadi to take the permission, Dadi Janki says, I felt, so sort of ashamed. Mama, you are senior, and why are you taking permission from me? Of course, do whatever is needed. But you know what Mama said? Mama said to Dadi, yes, okay, you say that I am senior, but here in this center, you are responsible. If I take anything from here without permission, without informing you, without telling you, and you might have kept it for some other purpose, and then you will search for it. If I don't tell you without information, I take it away, thinking that I am senior. This is not according to Maryada. The Maryada is, if you have come there as a guest, that means when you are not living there forever, somebody else is there. That person may be junior to you in age, in status, in experience, in gyan, maybe. But that person is the instrument there. So the Maryada says, before you take anything from there, take permission from that person. At least inform that person. So Mama practically, not just she created these Maryadas for us, for the entire Brahmin family, but she herself was the embodiment of these Maryadas. She followed all the Maryadas. And this is how we began to, gradually learn. Dadis learned from Mama and we learned from Dadis and so on. And we all know that Mama used to say that always think that this is my last minute, last moment of life. So if I am doing something wrong now and this is the last moment of my life, so what will be my destination? Baba always says, as your last thoughts, same will be your destination. So Mama used to say that always remember, this is my last moment of life. And second thing, what Mama's motto of her life was that I have to become completely virtuous. I have to see virtues in others, and I have to share or donate virtues to others. I have to become completely virtuous. I have to see virtues in others, and I have to donate or share the virtues with others. So such were the mottos of Mama's life. And just couple of stories which I heard recently from Chakradhari Didi. And, Didi was telling that what happened was that there were some Baba's children, and they, Baba used to play with children, badminton, or sometimes chess, or maybe basketball. And so there were children who played with Baba and then came to Mama and said, Mama, today we defeated Baba. And Mama kept silent. She didn't smile. She didn't say, oh, bravo, wonderful, you defeated Baba. She became just silent. And then the children understood that why Mama is not appreciating us. And they said, Mama, did we say something wrong? But it is true, we truly defeated Baba today in the game. So Mama said, do you understand what are you speaking? You are speaking that you have defeated Baba? And the children, because of that lack of understanding, deeper understanding. Yes, yes, Mama, we really have defeated. Mama said, but you think of these words. Have you really defeated? Can you defeat Baba? Then they began to realize, and then they asked, Mama, then what should we say? Mama said, you should say that today Baba allowed us to win the game. Baba allowed us to win the game, or Baba did in such a way that he allowed us to win the game. Never use such expression that you defeated Baba. Can you ever defeat? Just think about it. Who is Baba? Baba is Almighty. And even if it is Brahma, Baba is not an ordinary soul, the father of humanity. It is not possible to defeat him. So when you speak some words, see that the words which you are choosing to speak, are these words right? Are these suitable in this situation or for the person for whom you are speaking? That is Maryada of words, Maryada of our speech. That is very, very important. And this is why the Chakradhari was telling that when there was some kind of a meeting and Mama was sitting there, Baba was sitting there. So in presence of Baba, Mama will only listen to Baba. Mama will never give any suggestion from her own, never. Baba is there, so whatever Baba will say, that will be the best. Until Baba will say to Mama, Mama, what do you think about it? You should now speak. But Mama very rarely, Mama never said no to Baba, never. But she will speak because Baba has asked her, she will speak in very, very few words. And that too, just like a humble instrument. Because Baba is sitting there. Baba is ocean of knowledge. Baba knows everything. And whatever Baba will say will be for the benefit of others. So, such kind of, Mama's life was there, and we know that she had such a serious disease. It is also very, what a secret of drama. Probably Baba wanted to teach the children, and or Mama wanted to teach the children, or drama had such a plan to teach the children, that Mama Kumari is such a pure soul, and she had such a disease during that time when there was no any such treatment, and in the yagya there was not enough even finances to take that top class of treatment, and so on and so on. But Mama had conquered body consciousness to such an extent that just 2 hours before she left the body, and it was the first harvest of grapes in Baba's garden, and Baba asked Mama to feed all the children these grapes. And Mama didn't say no. Mama sat, Baba was giving, there were big grapes, and Baba was giving probably 4 or 5 grapes every time in Mama's hand, and Mama was giving to every child. So all the children in Madhuban received those grapes from the first harvest of Baba's garden, first harvest of grapes, and they were given by Mama. Baba made such that Mama will give these. And this is why on 24th June, when we offer bhog or otherwise also, we definitely feed grapes to our Brahmin family. It is the reminder, the memorial of that day, 24th June 1965, when Mama fed grapes to the children in Madhuban. Om Shanti.
Shanti. Thank you so much for whatever you shared. It's really touched our hearts. I think that all of us don't want to think about anything else, but whatever you shared were very deep. And we still have 10 minutes. I don't want to change the atmosphere that is created. I think everyone now is transferred into those days where Mama used to be in this world. But there's some souls that are asking, where is Mama now? Do you have any information?
And no, Baba didn't reveal this secret. Baba didn't reveal this secret, and therefore I do not think about it. If if we should know, Baba will reveal this secret, and therefore probably Mama is still playing her incognito role, and this is why in Bhakti there is a memorial in India where they say that the three rivers meet. It is called Sangam. The Sangam, the confluence of the three rivers, but the visible are two rivers. The third river is not visible, and that third river is called Saraswati. Can you imagine? So Mama's role probably is incognito, and and this is why Baba will not reveal where is she now. Otherwise, all will run there. Yes.
Yeah, there is a question. If you know about what kind of cancer Mama had.
She had breast cancer. Yeah.
Yes. So how Mama has inspired you personally in your Brahmin life? Because you're in Russia, in another country that has such a big history of the Brahmin family there. So can you share a few things about that?
Mama has inspired me, when I see her picture of that how she's standing like a Shiv Shakti, very powerful Shiv Shakti, and on the same hand, at the same side, I see another picture of Mama. She's again standing, but she's standing in such a humble pose and remembering Baba. So these two pictures also are very, they are so opposite each other. One is like a Shiv Shakti, another is so humble, so humble. It's not like a devotee, but very, very humble instrument of God. So when I see these two images of Mama, they are really an inspiration. So how to maintain this balance in different situations, to be like a Shiv Shakti, and at the same time remain a humble instrument of God. While if you talk about Russia, probably this has helped a lot to me, a lot. I could never imagine in my life that there will be a time when I will be living out of Bharat, and that too in a country where I do not know anyone, where I don't know the language, I do not know the culture, I do not know anything. I will have to go there and I will have to stay alone. I could never imagine this. I could never even dream about it, It was impossible for me to think like this because I was born in a family, it was a big family, and we were all living together. Then when I came in the center, there were, of course, Jagdish Bhai, Chakradari Didi, Gulzar Dadi, and one mother was there. There were two more brothers, again a big family, living in the center. And so it was impossible for me to think of living alone, and that too in a foreign country, without any language. And probably both these qualities of Mama, they have helped a lot, in the beginning of services here and till today. This is what I think. I feel like that. And her love for study, I also love studying a lot. I love very much. I love Baba's Murli. I just enjoy, reading and studying Baba's Murli. I just enjoy. I just go, take the nectar, that sweetness, when I read Baba's Murli and so on. And so I love the study. I love music also, of course, and and so that way. But maybe I still have to be have so much of power in the sense of that if it is there, but maybe not 100%. That if something has to be done, it is to be done and it will be done. I don't have doubts generally. I don't have doubts, because impossible things really have become possible if I think of Russia. Really many impossible tasks, seemingly impossible, they have become possible. People are not able to believe it. How can this be possible, But this has become possible. How? It's not because of me, it's not because of any one person, but probably because of that faith in Baba's task. It is Baba's task and Baba is karar. My responsibility is just to be ready to do that what Baba wants you to do. That's all. Just to be a good instrument, not be lazy, not be careless. Rest Baba will do. At your own, whatever you can do the best. Don't be careless there. And I can understand that I cannot do many such things which have happened here. This is all Baba's task. So Baba is Karan Karabanhar. And so that faith in Baba's task and attention on not wasting anything. I am very much after this, that nothing should be wasted. Nothing should be wasted. Anything for that matter, anything. Even I don't like to waste small piece of paper also. I would, many such examples. So I have learned actually this from my parents and also from Jagdish Bhai, but then of course then Mama's life and so on. So such kind of qualities probably. Yes, I think that will be nice, just to sit in Mama's remembrance, Mama's, that kind of a feeling. And so Baba, I remember, used to say to Kumaris, to don't consider yourself to be a Kumari like a very sensitive or very quickly, which can be quickly broken and something like that, but become like a world mother. And Mama very quickly became like that. And to mothers, Baba used to say, don't consider yourself to be a mother, a householder, because you are a Brahma Kumari. And so Baba used to change the, vision towards the self of everybody. And so Mama very quickly followed that, and she became, and so let's have that kind of an inspiration from her and have those qualities like Mama, the World Mother.